David Glovin is live there in Lower Manhattan, and he joins us once again by phone. David, we spoke to you as you were waiting for the jury to re-enter the courtroom. Was there much surprise when they came back with this guilty decision on all 14 counts?
I think people had watched the jurors deliberate for 11 into their 12th day, so nobody really knew what was going to happen. I think predictions nobody could predict. It was the jury took its time. They were deliberative. They weighed the evidence. Surprise, I don't know if you could call it surprise one way or the other. It was a long process.
Now, you are a courthouse reporter. You are there. You are seeing the details the day in, the day out. Is there a single day in this trial that you remember most vividly in terms of the evidence presented, the wiretaps that are so controversial and in many ways quite damning?
The wiretaps were, at the end of the day, the wiretaps were what the government said they were. They were very, very convincing. You heard a crime, the government said, as it was being committed. You saw the information, or you listened as the information was passed, and that clearly was the government, the heart of the government's case. Some of the jurors have left the courthouse. They have not spoken, so it will take time before we hear, if we do hear, what the jurors have to say, why they convicted. Right now, you just have courtroom observers. We will have to get, if possible, to the jurors to understand what motivated them.
And David, presumably you've watched the U.S. attorney in this, who really just had a big win, Preet Bharara, quite carefully. In that statement that he did release, he points out that his office, they don't just have Raj Rajaratnam in their crosshairs. In 18 months, they've charged 47 individuals with insider trading crimes. Raj Rajaratnam's just the 35th to be convicted. Sounds like things are much busier than they typically were for you down there.
Not all of them, not all of these individuals are Galleon related, though the majority of them are. There's been 3 waves of these insider trading prosecutions. Raj Rajaratnam was the first one from October 2009. There's actually a trial scheduled to start next week against 3 individuals who were arrested in a second wave in November 2009. And now the government is cracking down on so-called expert networks that link investors and industry experts and some hedge funds individuals. So the government has been very active in its insider trading prosecution.